Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Breakfast with G. Today I have poached eggs on an avocado toast with some bacon on top. I hope you guys' Sunday was pretty good. It was kind of fun around here. I was busy. I choreographed a little number there and I posted on YouTube for the studio. A line dance that you can do by yourself. I cooked. I made a, oh yeah, that's good. I made a chicken stew for dinner. For lunch, we just had some sandwich or something very light. It rained here. It was nice and sunny like it is right now in the morning, around noon even, and then then it just got cloudy and rained, and I was determined enough that I worked out in the rain. What did you guys do? Well, it's Monday. A week ago, I was at work at the studio, and one of my students had canceled. She told me, "Oh, I'm going to cancel for the rest of the week. This is getting serious. I'm just going to stay at home." Completely understand. So I figured, I'm going to do some other stuff at the studio. I'm going to do some of the graphics for social media, etc., etc. Choreograph. And around 1 or 2 o'clock, my roommate Deborah, who owns the studio, she called us and she said, "You guys need to close." Apparently, she got a message from Culver City saying that all non-essential businesses should probably close. So a week ago, that's when we closed down our work. We came home. So I miss being there, having my normal everyday life, teaching my students, dancing, socializing. Last night we got together with some friends and we Skyped, and it was fun. We played charades via Skype. That was crazy. I've been in touch with my family. I have family in an aunt that lives in Houston normally, but she's in Guatemala right now, and she's stuck there. Everything is closed, so at least she's there with family, so it's going to be fine. My brother's in the East Coast. He's been taken care of as well, of himself. His family's in Guatemala, so they're also there in lockdown. And then I also have a cousin in Orlando. And she has 2 daughters. It's the first few days and she was already going crazy. But it's family, right? So what you gonna do? Make the best out of it. Enjoy your family time. With one of the friends that we were Skyping yesterday, she's like, you know, we kind of needed this to give us a kickstart, a kick in the butt, so to speak. She was telling us, like, imagine how many people are actually spending time with their families, taking care of the elderly. She said, I think it's nature or Mother Earth's way of saying, hey, snap out of it and do something about yourself, humanity, Earth. If you look at the satellite images regarding pollution, all these big countries that have had a lot of cases and they have to shut down, like China and Italy, all of a sudden you see the satellite images from, and it has very, very low pollution, right? So it's kind of like a way to reset ourselves. I googled Spanish flu. That was in 1918. Right, another global pandemic. So 100 years later, here we are again. Now we're more advanced in technology. We are more advanced in connection with other people without human interaction, so we can communicate with each other online, emails, text messaging. There are so many other ways to distribute information and to care for one another. So make use of that. I got in touch with one of my students. She's in her 70s and she got stuck in England. Fortunately enough, she was there with family, visiting her daughter, so she's going to be fine. Everybody's going to be great. So, try to make the best of it. Try to, like I said before, try to learn a new skill, read a book, binge watch your favorite show. But find out ways that you can be productive. If you get stuck watching the news all day, every day, you're going to get stressed. You're going to start panicking. Try to look at the facts. Communicate to people, with people that are in the front lines. If you have any friends that are doctors or nurses, try to get real information from the CDC rather than just your news outlets. I was watching a news anchor one time, and as always, they're messing with each other. And he said something very important. He said, I know what my job is, and I know I'm an entertainer. Now this is cable news media, okay? So this is a channel on cable news, not your regular news anchors from a local station, but cable news. And it's true. A lot of these people, their main job is not exactly journalists. It's not reporters. They're entertainers. They're there to provide a show. So get the information from the right places. Be informed. Take steps and measures to help yourself and help your family. But don't fall in the trap of these cable news media outlets, because they will mess with your head. Listen to the news conferences. That you're hearing it straight from the horse's mouth, and then take it or leave it. Make your own judgment on what's happening, and make your own judgment on if they're lying to you or not. So, without further ado, have a happy Monday. Try to be productive, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.